keep it less chaotic because all these, in his eyes, all these multiverses were colliding and like pretty much trying to kill each other. So it was just pure chaos. And so his his thought was, okay, I'm just gonna use all these variants, brainwash them, and make them kill all the variants that are not useful, and like keep some of them so that I can control the whole flow of time. That's his big thing. And so time variance 30, yeah, it's just one timeline. If things can deviate ever so slightly, he monitors the levels. As long as they follow the same general concept, they're fine.
Okay.
There's a girl, Loki, and that's pretty much her flaw is that she is born a woman. So she does all this stuff, and since she's a woman, she deviates too much from the timeline, so he tries to kill her and stuff like that, and then she takes over his whole timeline. She tries to overthrow everything, and then if you remember from Endgame, that Loki that grabbed the Tesseract, that's the Loki that we follow, and he and her become like friends and kind of in love and all this stuff, and they pretty much, they're going and trying to stop him. They didn't realize it was King the Conqueror. They finally meet him. He's like, "Hi, I'm King." Or he's like, "Hi, someone called me a Conqueror." And it was like, "Oh, it's King the Conqueror."
King the Conqueror.
And then pretty much Loki, male Loki, is like, let's not kill him because he is right. We shouldn't. This flow of time is probably saving us, stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, fuck that noise." And she, like, they kiss. She pushes like Loki back, like kind of does like a thing to restrain him.
Yeah.
So he can't do anything, and she kills Kang, and the whole multiverse just goes to shit.
Wow.
And that's it. And her name's Sylvie, by the way. She goes with Sylvie, not Loki, because the name Loki is dead to her. And also, bad bitch.
I think I'm gonna. I think I'll watch Loki. I need to start with WandaVision. No.
Dude, that shit is fucking. So I didn't really like the first couple episodes, like the black and white shit.
Yeah.
I like it when it gets later, but it's really, really fucking good. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier is. So WandaVision is good plot wise. Falcon and Winter Soldier is. I mean, it's still good plot wise, but it's good action wise. And Loki is just fucking. It's the joy ride. And all the episodes are out, so you're all good.
Yeah. I'm definitely more of a plot. I think I'll skip out on Falcon, Winter Soldier for now, unless I really.
Well, I mean, it still does have a good plot.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just not big into those characters. I don't care for Bucky or whatever. Sam Wilson's cool, but Bucky, I've never really cared for that whole storyline, to be honest.
He's okay.
With Steve and Bucky.
Okay, if you don't, just give it a watch.
Yeah.
I'd still recommend it.
All right. And with that, everyone, welcome to episode 30 of the Mikoncast. No. Yeah, I started recording like in like the middle of like that of you explaining the Kane the Conqueror thing. I was gonna, cool. I was surprising. I was gonna surprise you, which I just did.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff rolls out. Yeah. And Jared Goff rolls out. Ah, fuck. Sorry. I'm playing Madden.
He's playing Madden. Yeah.
Second candidate dry of the day. So
good dry, bro. I'm drinking this Red Bull like mocktail thingy from Big B, blueberry. It's pretty good. So if I have to ask you to cover for me, it's gonna be because I have to piss. Because whenever I drink a Red Bull or any kind of caffeinated drink, you know, and I generally have a small bladder. Like remember when we were in Detroit, yeah, that was bad, dude. I only drank like half the water bottle, and it was like every few minutes. I think it's because like my body tells I'm so worried about having to go that like my body's like, all right, let's just go to not have to deal with it later. I don't know, it's a weird thing.
Yeah,
I need to go on bladder control medication pretty probably though. Yeah,
your mental fortitude. It's called going ice fishing with your uncle and cousin, and you don't want to piss in front of them or the other fishermen, so you just kind of hold it for 12 hours.
Bro, as long as anyone that doesn't see me, you know, whip it out, then I don't care if they can see me peeing.
I don't like whipping up my cock. I really don't. Like with other people around. I mean, as no one really should, but I just don't. I just do not like the feeling. If anybody's in a 10-mile radius of my dick being out, I'm really uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's very few people that I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I've gotten to the point where
I'm one of those people, right? Like I can see it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You probably could realistically see my cock, and that'd be cool too.
Yeah. All right, good to know. I've seen one of our friends. You know, We're not gonna say his name, but we know who we're talking about, right? We've both seen that.
Wait,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
We've seen his dick.
Well, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Different. I was thinking the other one. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that could be several different people.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
But you get it, right?
I honestly give him a solid fucking 8.5 out of 10. Like, not bad.
All right. Hey, if you hear this, you know who you are. Look.
Are we doing dick rating?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like a. I'm trying to be objective here. I'm trying to be real.
Yeah, 8.5. It's not my type.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I give it like a 6.5 or 7. Sorry, but hey, look, I'm not your target audience, so don't get offended.
Yeah. Also, so the color clash, I got on him about that. He's like, ooh, he's like, oh,
I'll give him a
colors clash. I'm like, dude, black and white are your colors. Stick with them. And I'm like, trust me, dude. Until you get like better like prop scenery shit like that, I'm like, black and white are your fucking best friends. And red, fucking red are probably those are just his best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Those compliment him the best.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the pink ones. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It all depends on his audience. So
yeah.
What are they like? What is his target audience like?
I'm not his target audience.
No, I'm not either. So yeah, everyone, we have my man Zach on again, the most frequent guest, and I feel like it's always gonna be like he muted his mic, so I gotta. It's all good. So obviously, the most frequent guest. It's been a minute, bro. I haven't even streamed in like 3 weeks. I have a couple of series. I have a couple series planned. Oh shit! Hold up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold up. Shit's going off the rails right now. Shit is going off the rails. Hold up. So let me just cover. Okay. So yeah, it's been 3. Okay, I'm covering for him. Everything will be okay. Don't worry. Everything's fine. We just gotta give him a minute. So I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, which is unusual. It's the longest I've gone since I got my big streaming kick back. Or my big content. My content kickback about 4 months ago. That's when it happened. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been lacking a little. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I don't know if it's depression. I mean, I wouldn't say I've been depressed. I mean, I've been. I don't know. Things just got a little overwhelming. I guess just in general with life. But I'm good now. I'm here to do a podcast. I can't bring myself to do a podcast by myself right now. I don't know if I can even do streams of myself. I might have to until I'm more into it. I might have to what's it called? I might have to do streams like with friends and calls until I'm feeling more into it. I don't know. I honestly I don't know why. I haven't been like sad or anything. I mean, I have been at times, but not more so than moments that I was sad when I was streaming like multiple times a week. So it'll come back. It's all good. I'm not tripping, but I'm here doing a podcast. So that's all that I know, and I'm glad to have obviously my best friend Zach here. One of my best friends. I'm not gonna choose a favorite between anyone, but I may have opinions on that. No, I'm playing. But yeah, man. I'm gonna wait to talk about our topics until Zach gets back. Of course, even the topics that we're gonna talk about, because I only know like one big thing that we're gonna talk about. But like with me and him, we can just kind of talk and ramble on for for a while about anything. Oh man, I'm looking through my camera roll from August, and 4 years ago. A couple of days ago, I saw Logic in concert. That's pretty cool. He dropped that Bobby Tarantino 3 album, and I gotta be honest, I still haven't listened to it. He came back from his retirement. He released No Pressure. Fucking last year. He said it was his retirement album. Then he immediately came back this year, which is fine. I knew he was gonna come back. I feel like it was like just a publicity thing, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not like, oh, I didn't want him to stay retired. I'm a fan of Logic. I've definitely been turned more to like a casual fan. That's okay. Oh yeah, I got to see Joey Badass. I forgot about that. The video I took. That's cool. That's cool. I forget that I've seen Joey Badass open for him. I've never listened to a project by him, but I've been meaning to because he has I've heard a lot of good things about him. Like 1999, I heard it's good. Yeah. I really do need to get into him. Pretty much. But yeah, no. Music wise, what else is going on? Lorde released her third album, Solar Power, and look, I'm definitely a big Lorde fan. I love Pure Heroine, definitely more than Melodrama. Obviously, this has been in the making for a while. This album, and I haven't listened to it. It came out Friday. It's currently Sunday. I haven't listened to it because I don't know. I don't feel like listening to it Friday, especially if it's from like an artist that I like really like. I want my first listen. I want to be like ready in the right headspace. I just haven't felt like it. It's currently 6:46 p.m. on Sunday, August 22nd. I think I'll listen to it tonight. It'll be within the next few days at least. I'm not gonna wait that long because I want to hear it. I bet it's gonna be really good. I mean, Melodrama obviously was. A lot of people think it was a step up from from Pure Heroine, and honestly, like I said, I respect that opinion totally, but I disagree. Pure Heroine is something else in my opinion. It's much better. Zach's still not back. Everything I hope is all good. Who else? Oh, Drake, and Kanye. Oh my God, that beef, dude. Oh, what's going on? Sorry if I'm a little off. I wasn't prepared to do this. But so good. Oh, bro, I'm looking at pictures from August of 2018. I was in Toronto, man. And the picture was on a nice, it was on a rainy day in the middle of Toronto. Canada's super nice, by the way. Been there a small handful of times, and I'd love to go back. Canada's very, 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 very nice. Especially Toronto, man. You go there, you see that, you see the Space Needle. It's right by the water. The nice restaurants. It has a nice giant mall, bunch of cool stores. Good restaurants, and it's just such a vibe. It's my favorite big city I've been to. I haven't really been to that many. I don't even know if it's considered like how big of a city is it even considered? I don't know. I mean, I've been to like Detroit, but Detroit's not that big. I mean, I've been to Chicago. That's definitely like a big city. And I've been to. I don't know, I guess. Yeah, I guess my favorite big-ish city. I don't know how you classify them. I've never been to LA. I've never been to California. Honestly, I'd like to go to California, but I can definitely see myself just skipping Los Angeles. Like I bet it has its cool parts, but for the most part, what's there? I mean, it's just like a bunch of like rich, entitled people. Not everyone. I'm not trying to generalize, but like it definitely has like that culture of just like I don't know. I'm trying to find the right way to word how I feel about it from what I've seen and what I've heard. it just seems just like a very desperate place where all these like rich people are just trying to seek validation for others. Like I hear stories about how there are there are some people who have like a super like, expensive like Lambo or what's like Buick, what am I talking about, like a super expensive like Lambo or Ferrari, and like I heard that there are some people in tourists for just like for just like cruising around like a specific area just to get people like to notice it, just that kind of attitude, just people who people like that. I just that whole it just seems just like very overrated and bloated, um, over expensive, just culture thing. I don't care. It just maybe like for one day, I'd want to see like the beach. That's it. I don't want to go to Hollywood. I don't want to go to the Walk of Stars, Walk of Fame. I don't want to see the sign. I'd like to see like the beach. Maybe I'd go on that one pier, whatever it's called. But even that, I'm like, eh. It's a beach with a lot of people, and there's like a Ferris wheel and like a coat. It's just not that interesting. You know, I don't care that there are a lot of celebrities there. I mean, if I ran it, the chances of me running into someone I actually liked are very slim. Even if I did, I'd be like, I wouldn't want to approach him. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd be that guy. I've thought of what I would do if I encountered like a celebrity like I really like. I think my approach would be like find a way to like interact with them, but I'd like pretend that like I don't know who they are, just to like meet them, but not possibly know them. 'Cause, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of celebrities who are don't mind meeting people, but I don't want to take that chance of them meeting me. Be like, oh, there's just another annoying fan I gotta deal with. So yeah, I'd find a way to interact with them, but just be short, Like if it was at like a cafe or coffee, coffee shop, I'd just be like, hey, what are you getting? What's that? Just something like that. I'm like, all right, cool, have a good day, and that's kind of it. That's what I do if I encounter a celebrity I really liked. That'd be my plan, anyways. Yeah, I don't know. But I'd like to visit other places like San Francisco. I heard San Diego is nice. Yeah, I've nothing. I'd like to visit California for sure, just not really LA. And if so, I'd just go there for one day, see like maybe like one of like the big attractions. Like I said, like the pier, the beach, and that's kind of that. I definitely I want to see the more like foresty area, like I want to see like, I want to go to like the heavily like wooded and forest areas, go on some nice nature walks or trails out there. That's kind of like my main thing when I go like when I go anywhere when I travel. Like I just want to go. I want to see like the nature, like any kind of nature trail or any kind of waterfall or something like that. That's my main takeaway from places when I go on vacation, because it's like like when I really think about it, when I think about visiting places, I'm like, there's nothing I really want to buy. Like whenever I go on vacation, I like to buy like one piece of merchandise that says the place I was at, just know I go there. Like even if it's something as small as like one of those like penny coins, if it's just like a penny coin, those like machines where you can put a penny in 2 quarters and it puts a design on the penny. Something as small as that, or just like or maybe just like a small sticker, like a small magnet, just to know I was there. And then everything else, I don't really buy anything whenever I go. I just want to see cool places, go to a nice downtown area, see the food, because it's like, what am I gonna get, touristy merchandise is just lame. I learned that as a kid. I used to be that kid who, a lot of tourist shops would have like those little bag of rocks where you put like the color rocks into them, just the shit like that. Oh, this place, oh, you can get like a fake fossil teeth, all these souvenir shops everywhere have the same stuff. It's, ugh. I don't like it. But I definitely used to be that kid, but now I just want to go on trails, nature trails, and take pictures, and take nature pictures. That's kind of that. That's why I really want to visit Colorado. I know, oh man, I bet I know it has to be very beautiful in Colorado. Montana, probably definitely has some great places. Japan. I really want to visit Japan. Definitely for like the very sorry word, like very popular places like like downtown in Tokyo, like I want to see all like the crazy like lights and neon, you know you've seen you've seen like the pictures like of like Tokyo at night with all like the super vibrant lights. Like I definitely want to see all that. I want to see the very popular thing, all the God, I forgot how bad I am at this, dude. Forgot. Wasn't prepared. Give me a break. I know Japan is very romanticized. I don't want to live there. They definitely have a lot of social issues that definitely are a problem. Yeah, there is definitely a problem with Japan being like romanticized. So like a lot of anime fans are like, oh, it's this great place. There's just anime and manga and blah, blah, blah everywhere. It's like, no, there's a lot more to it than that. But I definitely do want to go. I still do want to go. And see some of the, I guess the touristy place. I mean, I definitely don't romanticize Japan, but I just want to visit anywhere, and I know they have a lot of just from like vlogs I've seen, and I'm not trying to like build in and add on to the romanticizing it, like the romanticization. I don't think that's the right word. I'm not trying to buy into that, but like like in vlogs I've seen from my content creators, like they have a lot of like cool like game stores where you can buy a bunch of like like Pokemon games, just like stores that have a bunch of like GBA, Game Boy Advances, like DS's and Wii's. I definitely want to go to some cool gaming stores. But I'm also very interested in the more rural parts. Because Japan has a very 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 beautiful flora. That's the right word. Like like a very very beautiful outdoor. Why can't I know how to form simple sentences? Yeah, the plants. Just like the yeah. Japan flora. That's the right word, right? I used that right. I don't know. Sometimes I say things right, but it doesn't sound right, but it is right. I don't know. Yeah, looks very beautiful there. So I definitely like to see like the countryside, the rural parts. I only like to gardens and hillsides. Like I'm looking at pictures and oh man. Very cool. Very cool. What are some other I definitely want to go to some kind of South American country and go through some kind of jungle. I've always been obsessed with rainforests since I was a young child, but I'm a little hesitant I'd be a little hesitant to actually. I mean, I definitely would go, but I would definitely go with some kind of like tour guide or something, because like there are very dangerous animals in those jungles. I'm not trying to get some kind of disease, like touch some kind of plant, gets bit by some kind of poisonous animal. So I definitely have like some kind of tour guide to take me through like a jungle or something like that. But I'd love to see the animals there. I've always loved that jungle vibe. Hawaii, of course. I mean, who doesn't want to visit Hawaii? I don't know. I know there are a lot of tourist problems there. There's like a lot of, I don't know. I know a lot of natives, Hawaiian natives have issues with like the tourism there, which I get. So I don't know. I'd have to look into it and know how to do it safely. I don't want to go there and be some fucking, you know, assholes like, oh, Hawaiian culture, I'm so, you know. I don't want to offend anyone, but I do want to visit. I don't know. I've never been huge into the whole like Bahamas. I mean, it's very beautiful. I'd love to go to a place like the Bahamas or like a tropical beach. Don't get me wrong, but I've always been more interested in other types of you know. I don't know. I don't know. I've always been very very fascinated by sea life. So of course I need to go scuba diving or snorkeling like in an ocean sometime, and see some kind of coral reef. That's definitely a huge dream. That's definitely like on my very high up on my bucket list. Cause I'm not. I used to be. I used to fish. I used to fish a lot. I've changed. I used to eat meat. I'm vegetarian now. Maybe vegan one day. I'll see. I'm kind of distancing myself from dairy for sure. Um, I'm pretty much done with cow milk. Because I've kind of transferred to oat milk. Oat milk. I like oat milk more than dairy milk and cow milk. It's so much more delicious. I don't know. And it goes a lot much better. It goes a lot better with cereals, in my opinion. I don't know. Love me some oat milk, but yeah, I used to fish. I'm kind of inching away from fishing a little bit. I mean, even when it's catch and release, like I know, like you can safely do it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I feel, but I'm inching away from that too. I've never like, you know, I was catch and release, but still, I don't know. But I really want to be able to see ocean and sea life, and I feel like a good way to do it is to go snorkeling, scuba diving. I know, like you have to take some kind of class to, you know. It's just for like a day though. I think you got to go to like some kind of day class, like and just like learn the basics or whatever. Which I get. It'd be tedious, but I get it. I don't want to. I would like to know how to use the gear so I don't, like break my oxygen tank or something and potentially kill my. I don't know. What else is there to talk about until Zach gets back? Hey, he's been gone for a minute. I'm pretty sure everything's okay. He at about 10 minutes ago he said give me 5, but I understand. I've had to temporarily leave when I'm done podcast before, due to things, due to circumstances. I totally get it. Oh man, I haven't made dinner tonight. Oh, I'm starving. I should have made food before this. I didn't get hungry until just now though. So how could I have known? I don't know what I'm gonna make. I could make no, ramen's a little lazy. Maybe just throw something in the air fryer. There's pasta. That's too much work. I'm not making pasta if I'm gonna be able to eat it. I don't know. Maybe other people in the house will eat it, but not worth the effort. Ooh, I could cook. I could cook one of my veggie burgers. I think I'll do that. I think most are pretty good. I'll tell you, man. I definitely still do crave meat. That hasn't gone away because I stopped eating all meat except chicken and seafood in November, and I haven't had seafood since like March, and chicken since like March or April, one of the two. So yeah, I'm still fresh off it, but yeah, I haven't had any meat since about like sometime in April at the latest. I think definitely not May. Nah, I don't think May. I think sometime in April was the last time, and I don't think I'll ever eat again. I don't see myself ever going back. I don't see why I would. The only circumstances in which I would be if I like accidentally ate something, you know, or if I thought something was vegetarian when it's not. But dude, I'll tell you, they're getting really good with the substitute meats. Like they've perfected chicken for sure. Obviously, it's not going to be like the exact 100% same, but like I can't tell the difference at this point. If I cook up like a Morning Star, you know, nugget or something in the air fryer. By the way, Morning Star sponsor me. I know I have 106 subs, and this podcast has a very very low audience as of right now. I'm gonna grow it. It'll get bigger. Don't worry. But come on, sponsor your boy. Can't hurt. You know what I'm saying? It can't hurt. Nah, but yeah, they definitely perfected chicken. I think like they're really good with ground beef. Like I said, those like the Impossible Whoppers, and just like the ones that you can cook like at home. They get at like, you know, Meijer or Walmart or whatever. I'll tell you, they're good. I can't really tell much of a difference, to be real with you. So I think they've kind of perfected ground beef. I think they have. I'm gonna be honest. I think they've perfected ground beef. What they really need to perfect is like ham and like bacon. Oh my, I still miss those. You know, some kind of weird criticism I've seen from meat eaters. They're like, why would you want to create a, you know, why would you want to have a substitute that tastes just like the original? Like, how do you not? I don't know. Some people have asked the dumbest fucking questions, and that's one of them. Use your brain. Think about it. Most people, majority of people are not born vegetarian. You know that? Like, I honestly, I would argue that that most vegetarians like used to eat meat. You know, that's honestly just a complete guess, but it's like, maybe that's just me, but it's like, who like from the womb, just like from like a young age, like doesn't eat meat? Obviously, of course, it happens. There are some people who just don't like meat, who have just like never liked it. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, like most people grew up eating meat. I turned vegetarian. I'm assuming that's just a guess, but like, how many people, you know, just from the get go were like, I'm not eating it. Like besides people who just didn't like the taste, you know. And a lot of people like me went vegetarian for personal moral reasons, you know, for like for me it was like animals. Like I was like, I love animals, and I couldn't tell my I'd try. I was like, I told myself, I asked myself, I was like, how can you say you like animals, but you're eating them? And I'm not saying people can't. I'm just speaking just for me. I'm saying just what works for me. I don't care if people eat meat. People can do what they want. I just simply do what works for me. And I don't judge anyone, but for me, that was my thing. I was like, I can't tell myself that I like really love them without eating them. But yeah, so that's that. Hey, Zach's back, bro. This like whole episode of like so.
It's been weird so far.
Yeah, it's been weird, but it's all good. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, everything's good.
Everything's good.
Here, one second.
I've just been rambling about like anything, so
we'll talk.
I'm not in the middle of anything important, so don't worry.
It's always important when it comes to you, my friend.
Yo.
But we'll talk about it here.
Okay.
It's a good thing, I think.
It's a good thing? No. Tell it to a public.
It's
I know.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, it's private.
No. Tell it to anyone can see. No, I'm playing. I understand, obviously. So yeah, welcome back. How does it feel to be back?
Good.
Feels good, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Oh God.
You want to go search for more Pokemon cards?
Can we?
Do we actually have to?
I mean,
where else would we find Pokemon cards?
I mean, only if you want to. I'm not gonna ask you to do anything, of course, because it's your gas and your
Where would we
time.
Find Pokemon cards?
Target. Target definitely would have them. They have a. I mean, I can't guarantee that they'll have them in stock, but I know where they have like a bunch of cards. And also, Target is a much more fun store to walk around in than Walmart. I mean, shout out to Walmart, but Target has a lot more cool shit.
When's Target close? Oh, they close at 9. Oh, fuck. Damn, we can't go to Target.
Why not?
Because they close in like 1.5 hours.
We could go right now. We could postpone this.
No, we can't postpone this. How about
we can?
I don't know what time I'd be available tomorrow. God, football takes up too much of my schedule. But we could definitely.
We could tomorrow, you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna see about tomorrow or Wednesday, because Wednesday's a fairly free day for me.
Hey,
we could go.
Anytime that works best for you. It all revolves around you, your schedule.
We can go before football, or we can go.
That's all up to you, bro.
I was like, it's a short practice Wednesday, so that's why I was like, we can go after.
Or we could go right now. No, I'm playing. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I understand. We're out here doing a podcast. These people can wait, but no.
Yo,
no Target today. Yeah. But besides that, though, I mean, definitely not Meyer. They do not have. Meyer is not that kind of place, unfortunately. They have like some Pokemon cards at the front near the registers sometimes, but it's never anything good. Pokemon cards. We need to go pull a rare Charizard, man.
Yo, I learned something about the Pokeballs. Apparently, if you look like on the bottom, there's like a code, and I think it's like says H19. It like has the evolutions pack, which is like old school Pokemon cards kind of thing.
Yeah.
Old school style Pokemon cards.
I have quite a few like GX or like EX Pokemon cards. I don't know if any of them are like worth anything, but I mean they could be worth like a fair amount of money, maybe like $50 or something like that, like at the very most.
I know I have some stuff.
Honestly, I'd sell one of my rare cards for $50. I don't care.
Yo, yes sir. And you can go buy like 10 booster packs, dude.
10. Yeah, I spend them all on Pokemon cards.
Dude, it kind of baffles me that 10 cards is like $4.
They're a little pricey.
It's a cool hobby though. I think it's like fairly cheap.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he throw that?
So by the way, to explain the intro, since we never did, since I just started in the middle of Zach's explanation of the Loki multiverse situation. I was talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, and I was angry about the people who were like it's so obvious that Tom and Toby, or that Andrew and Toby aren't going to be in it. I'm like, it is possible. We don't know for certain, and I'm not, I will leave that little bit of room that is not confirmed, just so I don't disappoint myself too much, just in case. But I was saying how what's his name? It's like I mean, Jamie Foxx is gonna be back as Electro confirmed. I can't remember his name. It's like not Alfred. It's something. It might be Al. I don't know.
Yeah, it is Alfred.
Yeah. The guy who plays Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. In the Tobey Maguire movies, the Sam Raimi trilogy. He's confirmed to be back too, and I was like,
Alfred Molina.
Yeah. There we go. I thought it was
Alfred Windmill.
Alfred Windmill.
So sorry, I'm pretty sure Molina is a windmill in Spanish.
That's funny.
It's one of those weird things I remember from Spanish.
Yeah, but I was just like, how can it not be? And just with the general rumors of it. I mean, it's just come on, how would it not happen? But Zach did bring up how it might be possible that it might be Tom Holland fighting those versions of them.
Or maybe not even fighting. It could literally just be
a cameo. You think they wouldn't?
Yeah,
do that.
It could be like.
Oh, do you think they will?
Where he's dimension hopping or something like that, and then he can see them. He might even be able to talk to them.
Yeah, I don't want cameos from them. I want them they don't have to be the main characters. Tom Holland, of course. Keep him as the main character. That's fine. But I don't want them just to be in there for 5 minutes. I want a little bit of an actual thing with them. I don't want just cameos, but they don't have to. They don't have to co-star with Tom Holland. All that would be now. Say that it is confirmed. Do you think it'll just Tom Holland? I think he'll be with Toby and Andrew Spider-Man's separately, or think they'll all three be together at the same time? Because I'm thinking about that too. Maybe he'll only be in one dimension at a time, and he'll only be hanging out with each Spider-Man at a time.
I'm thinking that's what I was thinking it was going to be. Because honestly, with my dimension hopping shit that I'm thinking of, I'm it only really makes sense for that to happen. Or they could all be together at once in some clusterfuck dimension.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, does that mean we're getting a live action Miles Morales and they're introducing him to MCU canon? Oh,
I've had that theory before. I've had the theory of maybe them maybe the post credit or just the normal end of No Way Home. They set up a Miles Morales thingy. Okay, dude, a live action Miles Morales would be so good.
Okay, so hear me out. I don't want them to do it. Okay, so if they're doing another dimension, cool, do Miles Morales. I don't want them to do it yet. Because A, I want Tom Holland to grow a little bit older, so he actually looks a little older.
Mm-hmm.
And he can solidify his spot as Spider-Man. And then I want him to mentor Miles Morales so that Miles Morales can be his own separate entity.
Yeah.
And build the actual character instead of just oh, hey, he was very popular from that one thing, and now he's very popular and he's cool, so we're gonna cash grab him. I don't want that. I don't want to cash grab him. I want Miles Morales to be the fucking awesome, amazing character.
Very well thought out.
I don't want him to just be oh, hey, all these fans are asking for him currently because of that one very popular movie.
Yeah.
Don't listen. But it's nice to listen to your fans, but I'm don't do them this service because then you're ruining it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, okay. I feel like if people want it and they could do it right. I don't see the purpose in waiting if they have if they want to do it.
It's just, I want them to solidify Tom Holland to make him a mentor or do something awesome because that's how Spider-Man typically was to Miles. He was just a mentor.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think it'll be a minute because I mean it's good. I mean Miles Morales he's definitely a very popular character. I mean with the Into the Spider, he'll be with the Miles Morales video game. He's definitely in. People are definitely into him more than ever right now. So I feel like they might try and capitalize on it at some point soon, but yeah, if I agree, it would be good to solidify.
I just don't like him.
Peter more.
I don't like him being a money thought because that's not why Miles was written.
Mm-hmm.
Miles was written purely out of Rainbows and Sunshine because he is a fucking wholesome character that I love.
He's great.
And everyone was oh, looks good. Okay.
Yeah, I really didn't think of the possibility of Tom Holland just being with each different one, each Spider-Man separately, not them all three together. I feel like that's kind of realistic. Unfortunately, more realistic is just him being with each one at a time. But also, if they're all But Disney and Marvel know how much people would love to see them all on like the same screen. People, you know, like
I just don't
that'd be
want
such a
them.
love letter to Spider-Man, to like the Spider-Man fans. Like honestly, Spider-Man fans deserve that. I'm sorry. I think we deserve to see something like that.
Let's be real. Miles Morales is already in the MCU, kind of. Well, I guess the Spider-Man movies are in the MCU now. So officially.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's his name? Childish Gambino. What's his name?
Donald Glover.
Yeah, Donald Glover. He was in the MCU as his uncle.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So so Miles is confirmed.
Like he's in there.
Yeah, it's just I don't want them to fucking up. If there's one thing they can definitely do to fuck it up, it's just cash grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm really passionate about that. I don't want them to just use good Miles as a cash grab. It just does not. Like, I understand fans want him, but now is not the time because they are just using cash grab you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Marvel's. I don't think Marvel's. I don't.
Be carefully.
I don't know. They haven't really sold out in the Marvel universe yet. Everything they're doing there has been solid so far. But I mean, you know, like with Star Wars, for example, yeah, they definitely kind of sold out for Star Wars. I'm sorry. Like some of the spin-offs are decent, whatever. Force Awakens is good. The other two, I mean, they're all right, but definitely nothing compared. Ugh. I think about that. I used to be defending against them because I'm like, well, I mean, I don't really see an issue. Like they're Star Wars movies, but it was just the plot. I mean, the only bad thing about them was just like the plot. The plots were, except for Force Awakens. Force Awakens is like the best new Star Wars movie, in my opinion. It was. Oh my god, they were on track to have like an amazing trilogy with that movie. I swear. Fucking Emperor Palpatine, that was the biggest cash grab.
Yeah, oh
just bring fucking Darth Vader back. He survived. Just bring him back at that point if you're gonna, you know.
Yeah. just dick ride the whole fucking everything. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure they're confirmed to be making another trilogy like years down the line from now. I think like in like the mid 2020s.
Right now, all I'm really going to care about is Marvel and DC. Because the new Batman movie is going to be phenomenal.
Batman movie is going to be so good.
2 years when they come out with the Miles Morales movie that will actually kind of make sense, we will be happy with it.
Ooh, let's talk about what do you think is going to be done for Tom Holland after the No Way Home? Because we have not seen a fourth live action Spider-Man movie ever. We've only the highest record has been 3.
If this movie is successful, which I hope it is. I honestly think that they will do a 4th installment, maybe even a 5th.
I hope so.
Of just like some cool ass villain stuff, and like maybe they'll even reach the comic books for some stuff, which I wouldn't mind too much.
Yeah,
I do want more original ideas, but I mean, I would not mind like a slight comic book adaptation.
For sure, because there are so many like villains and possibilities like they could do like.
And I love these movies. Don't get me wrong. It's just I feel like with Spider-Man, you can disagree with me if you want this, but I love Tom Holland. He's my favorite Spider-Man. First of all, I feel like with these movies, they haven't shown him as Spider-Man enough. They've shown him as like a web-slinging Avenger, just not Spider-Man.
Because
that's kind of what I liked about Tobey Maguire was he wasn't big and grand all the time. You saw him doing like cool, awesome, regular shit too. And you could agree, oh yeah, we see him doing his schoolwork and stuff like that. But I'm like, you don't see him very often doing his regular web-slinging shit. And
yeah.
Like, I just want to see like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, not just, oh, he's fighting off Thanos.
Yeah.
With Ant-Man and the Thanos.
And the thing is, yeah, I think they also did a very good job with that in the Andrew Garfield movies too.
Yeah.
I think I know. Look, I think the Amazing Spider-Man movies are great.
The more I'm realizing, I'm thinking about how they kind of cash grabbed Tom Holland Spider-Man in Civil War.
Yeah.
Because they just introduced him, which yes, but also no.
I mean, his entrance was really cool, but to be fair, we really don't need like a backstory. We get Uncle Ben dies, he gets the thingy. We've seen it twice. I think it's better off.
I didn't need to see the backstory. I would like to just see like our web slinging hero, like just our Spider-Man kind of thing, just a little bit. But. Yeah,
that's the thing, because the Sam Raimi trilogy and the two Amazing movies, they weren't like as grand, because fucking far, like in Homecoming and Far From Home, he's in all these crazy places, but and all the other movies, they're all set in like just New York,
same place.
Which is cool. I mean, I don't think that they shouldn't be doing that with the Holland movies. I think we do. I definitely want to see a Spider-Man in different environments. Like I'm all for it.
It's just, but his whole shtick is supposed to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and like I don't think we get enough of the.
Yeah, we need a little bit of more of a balance.
We have an intergalactic Spider-Man. We have a fucking off internet. We have international Spider-Man literally twice.
Yeah,
which I think that's hilarious. We still have a neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't get me wrong, Tom Holland is my favorite. I fucking love him. They are underutilizing his talent. And Homecoming did it great. Showing him as as a high schooler and stuff like that. Like, I seriously think
he also is very young into his career also.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just feel like we could get some more like small stuff too. It leads up like Kingpin. Okay, if we do some Kingpin, throw Kingpin in there.
Oh,
and like Sinister Six shit, we could just we could rock and roll with that for days. Realistically, you could do a live action Tom Holland series, and I would be perfectly okay with that because you could do like some minor adventures with a huge story arc. So like you could have him like busting villains, stuff like that. Oh my god,
a series would be so cool, but they would never do that. Unfortunately, Spider-Man is like their biggest thing. I think like everyone wants to see Spider-Man. Everyone wants to see Spider-Man.
Say a 12-episode per season, maybe like 3-season show using the same budget that you do for these movies with Tom Holland and Spider-Man, you can have great success. I feel like that would be an amazing idea, but also I'm not a movie expert or
me neither.
That, so I'm that's just me thinking.
Yeah,
I'm like it's just a way I think TV shows work more with the general comic book instead because comic books are read in issues. So you have your story arc for that comic, and then you also have an overall arc.
Yeah.
For the whole plot line.
Truth.
So I'm like, that's why TV shows work. And it's hard to convey that over movies because, I mean, I guess they did it with the whole MCU, but I'm like, we don't necessarily need all these movies come together to form one big Marvel arc. I would like to do one big character or like one big arc for like a single character in their own like little part of the universe too.
Yeah.
Instead of just like these big massive stories, I'm like, I like some little things because like that was the charm about Spider-Man. It's like he's down to earth. No, like compared to like you can't do that shit with like Tony Stark. Obviously, A, he's dead, and B, I mean he's eccentric and he's supposed to be like big and high and mighty and doing all that cool shit. Seems like Captain America. Captain America is like a national or a global symbol. And so he has to go do those big and awesome things. Spider-Man, I mean, he's amazing, but I mean, he's the neighborhood symbol. That's his big thing. He's supposed to be the whole neighborhood.
He's a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Exactly. And how many times do I have to say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but I mean, also you mentioned the Sinister Six, and I think they kind of are gonna maybe do that with Far From Home, or sorry, No Way Home. Because, I mean, look, we're going to have Doc Ock, Electro, and you know about Kraven the Hunter, right?
Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot. Who they cast as him?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh.
I know that's such a terrible role.
Fuck, Craven's
Such a bad casting. I'm sorry. Why Jimmy fucking Kimmel? Oh, you know, the fucking guy from The Boys, Billy, that guy. That would be perfect.
You're a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Because you know Craven's supposed to be fucked in the head, right?
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
So, yeah, perfect.
Billy's crazy in that show. He can play that role. He has the fucking physique, the fucking hair color, the beard. That's literally a perfect casting. That's a perfect casting. Why fucking Jimmy Kimmel? I'm sorry. And Jimmy Kimmel did blackface also. So.
Robert Downey Jr. But Robert Downey Jr. did it as a commentary.
Yeah.
Which is the catch-22 of the whole thing. I'm like, so.
Yeah, it's a little I don't know.
So love RDJ. Probably one of the best casting choices ever made.
Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's. Oh, also remember. I don't know how much you've been keeping up with the leaks, but you know a lot of the like some of the merchandise for the you know for No Way Home has been leaked. And remember, Doctor Strange is going to be like he's pretty much like co-starring along Tom Holland because because there have been like a lot of shirts that have come out where like yeah, there's a lot of merch where like half the shirt is like well, the shirt is like it's like half half Tom Holland's face, the other half is Doctor Strange, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch Benedict got cum on her back. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
No, but yeah. And I'm really glad because I rewatched Doctor Strange like a couple of weeks ago. God, I want to see way more Doctor Strange in the MCU. He is amazing.
The Multiverse of Madness is perfect for him.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Also, I heard originally that was supposed to be a straight horror movie.
I know.
And now they downed it a little bit, which I'm kind of upset about.
Do you know how cool that would have been?
Benedict Cumberbatch is fucking phenomenal, and I love him. I would love to see him like that kind of horror element. Yeah. I don't think it would necessarily be scary for him. Oh, dude, I just had the greatest idea for a fucking series.
Yeah.
So, Doctor Strange is your narrator, okay? And he introduces you, kind of like some Twilight Zone shit. And he introduces you to, like, kind of like Marvel's What If, but it's just, like, different, like, storylines. Not necessarily What If, like, big changes like that, but it's just, like, look at this universe, like Marvel Zombies, stuff like that. Like, all this stuff. Like, typically, like, the spooky, weird, obscure, macabre shit of the Marvel universe. And he's, like, the narrator, kind of Twilight Zone thing.
Dude, that would be fucking perfect.
Dude, because especially Benedict Cumberbatch, because he's fucking amazing.
He's great. I forgot how much I really love Doctor Strange after rewatching it. That movie is so good.
So I watched Captain Marvel obviously for the first time. Oh, Naomi.
I watched that for the first time a couple weeks ago as well. Yeah,
dude, it's actually fucking phenomenal.
It was so good. I slept on it for so long.
I was like, well, because I used to be a raging fucking conservative. I'm like, oh, women can't do.
Wait, was that really why?
No, I don't know. It's everybody was.
Yeah, I was just never interested. I'm like, I don't.
She's such a feminist. She's such a, what happens to guys? Guys need equal treatment. And all this. Shut the fuck up. A. And B, I fucking love Brie Larson in that movie.
I'll say like the reason I don't know, I never saw it because it was like so close before Endgame. I'm like I just don't really know the character, so like I'm just
that movie standalone's good, and it did help the story a little bit, and all that. But I'm honestly thinking could have done it better, could have done it sooner, but still. That movie standalone, fucking A+. Right?
It was so good. I love how it was set in like it was like the 80s, right?
Yes.
And it's, young Samuel Jackson. It was so cool.
And young like
de-aged.
Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, the reason I got into it because I've become a very big fan of Brie Larson like in general lately. Like I rewatched that I rewatched Scott Pilgrim versus the World. She's in that, bro. Oh my dude. She has a song in the movie, and Brie Larson.
Is she part of Scott's band, or is she? Like
remember she's one of Scott's ex. Scott used to date her, and and one of what's her name, Ramona, and one of her exes was in it was in Brie Larson's character's band, and that's they have they have like a whole fight, and yeah, and Brie Larson, she's like the lead vocalist. And she has like this song in the movie that was recently put on Spotify, and it's like super, super, super good. She's like a really good singer, and I've been listening to it. So after I got to the song, I'm like, huh, I need to watch more of her movies. So I did, and I have been. She has this one. There's this one movie called Room. Holy shit, you need to see it.
Let's see. Here, let me look it up.
You need to see it.
2015 films. That's not that old.
I just watched like the other week for the first time. Super good. It's intense.
Jesus Christ.
What does it say? Because I don't know how much it reveals.
Held captive for years in an enclosed space, a woman, Brie Larson, and her young son finally gained their freedom, allowing the boy to experience the outside world for the first time.
Yeah.
That's... So what genre is this? Let's see.
It's I guess like a thriller, suspenseful. It's super suspenseful. You will be on the edge of your seat.
Yo, William H. Macy's in it? Dude, that dude fucking rocks. He's from Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, really?
The greatest of all the Jurassic Park movies. Not actually, but I still love it.
Yeah. I really only care for in like the I don't know. Whenever I watch Jurassic Park again, I just rewatch the first one. I'm gonna be honest. The third one was actually good. I like the third one more than the second one. I'll say that.
Real quick, to backpedal just a little bit, back to Brie Larson, kind of.
Yay!
You remember that scene in Endgame where all the women are protecting Peter Parker?
Yeah.
Dick hard right there. Just damn. Sorry, but
hey there, Peter Parker.
Hey there, Peter Parker.
She got it from me.
Logo. Sorry,
bro. Brie Larson, bad. Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully to all of them, bad.
Yeah, bad. Respectfully. Bro, Gal Gadot, Superwoman, bro. Well, Superwoman. Fuck me. Wonder Woman. Yeah, sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And kind of, because there are story arcs where her and Superman get together. And the Injustice storyline, I'm pretty sure they're like together.
Really?
I think. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure they're like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if I remember correctly, I think. Oh wait, are they together? Or are they few? No, they're together. They've got to be fucking. Because I can't. There's so many different storylines where shit goes wrong that I've invested myself in. Like there's one where Diana makes love with Aquaman, and then she kills Aquaman's queen and puts on her her crown and brings Aquaman the severed head of his wife, and he loses his shit, and they start a war and they start killing literally everybody on Earth. Oh, it's the Flashpoint universe too. So instead of Batman. Yep. Instead of Batman being Bruce Wayne, it's Thomas Wayne, a fucking psychopath.
Ooh.
The most unhinged bastard you can have.
Oh, damn.
God, he's such a fucking nightmare as a Batman. He just kills people. He just doesn't give a shit. He just straight up fucking kills people. He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't even know that to be
real. Steal a car, shoots you in the head.
I kind of like that Batman, though. That's kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of badass.
But I need to play you...
Should idolize it.
I know. I need to play you that Brie Larson song later, though. It's really good. I feel like you'd like it. It's your vibe. And yeah, dude, she can sing. You wouldn't think it for some reason. I don't know. You just wouldn't expect it, but she can sing, bro.
Have you ever seen any of the DC show? Oh wait, shit. I say this. You've seen Arrow, haven't you? And like The Flash.
I haven't seen all of it because I got bad.
No. Yeah.
Boring,
well, yes.
Yeah. I've seen
The Flash is amazing, I thought, and then now it's.
Was for a while. Then it got bad.
Arrow
got bad after season 3, dude, or maybe season 4.
I'm sorry. Good ass cast too, but
yeah, CW they ruin it. I don't want CW to ever do a superhero show again.
they need to fuck all the shows in general. I'm sorry, this Supernatural kind of
It got boring, bro. It just got boring. CW, what do you do?
I talk with my coworker about that all the time because she's so upset about it.
I know. I dropped off in the last like 2 or 3 seasons, which hurt me because I've seen like everything up until that point. But like I was like, oh, I just don't care.
But those CW DC shows, meh. Like I'll give them a solid C minus kind of thing.
C minus.
They're entertaining, but I'm like they could be so much better. The HBO/DC Universe shows that were originally on the DC Universe streaming app and they're now on the HBO, they are phenomenal. Titans, I am watching it so far. I've watched 9 episodes of the first season. I'm now backtracking to watch it with Naomi, and I could not have found a better actor to play Dick Grayson than they have found.
All right,
and all the characters they have picked are just fucking phenomenal. It's just Dick Grayson, since I love him so much, just in general, he's my favorite character of anything. I am fucking thrilled with the person they chose, and you really need to give those like shows a watch. Like I watched Doom Patrol which is amazing, but Titans is blowing it out of the water so far, and it's awesome.
Interesting, yeah, because I might check that out since it's like R-rated. Because I've talked about this, I've said this before many times, but I want everything superhero to be like R-rated and like way more mature, because that makes it way more interesting and cool.
Yeah, because I mean you don't expect it. So the way some of these shows have been playing it down is like every villain has to be fucking Condiment King.
Yeah.
And it has to be a fucking goofball or something like that. Or fucking they're so fucking flawed. Like they're like bad, but they always get beat. And like these shows, I mean, it's fucking gritty. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if these characters die. And like I'm like, I'm cool with that. I mean, don't kill my favorite character because I will cry.
Cry your eyes
out. But I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I just these shows are just phenomenal. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, you're good. We're going off on a bunch of tangents, which is fine.
Doom Patrol season 1. It's so if I've never read a Doom Patrol comic in my life. I will never fucking bullshit anybody about that. I assume it's always batshit like it. Well, not as mature, but it's still like some batshit stuff that goes on in there. And this is just Doom Patrol is just batshit wild. It's amazing. It's phenomenal in the way it executes everything. And then Titans is just everything I've ever wanted. The only next step is watching that fucking Robert Pattinson Batman movie, which I have a fucking raging hard on for.
It'll be amazing. It'll be amazeballs.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go look at it.
Yeah, but wrapping up on the No Way Home talk to officially go full circle on that. I think it's great that Doctor Strange is going to be a big part of it, because it's fucking Doctor Strange, you know. And the reason I brought up in the first place was because there's some more rumors circulating that the trailer is finally gonna come out. Like there's some sort of like film or like Comic Con festival type thing this week, I think is what I saw. And there are rumors that the No Way Home trailer is finally going to be shown, but you know, that's just a rumor. So hopefully we finally get it. They're obviously going with some kind of strategy with this, but you know, because like normally they would have one out by now. You know, if it was like they don't really like ever like wait this long. You know, so I'm thinking. A lot of people think that they might be waiting so long to do it is because like they kind of want to keep the surprises like as long as possible about the IRL Spider-Verse. But like, 'cause I think in the trailer when it's done, I don't think they might give one hint at it, but they're definitely not going to show Toby or Andrew if they are in it, not in the trailer.
Don't want them to fucking I hate when movies do this shit where they spoil big parts of the movie in the trailer. Like shit. So I like going to the movies blind. So like I'll go on Netflix and be like, oh, I've never seen this movie, I haven't really heard too much about it. Watch it and be shocked by the way the director actually intended it to be shocking, stuff like that. I love that. But if you watch a trailer, like for a lot of superhero movies and stuff like that, you see like this character in there, and you're like, oh, cool, he's in there. And then once you get to it, the director intends for you to be like, holy fucking shit, this dude's in here. But when you actually are watching it after seeing the trailer with him in it, you're just like, oh, cool, hey, it's that dude from the trailer.
Hey, look at that. Yeah.
Look, they actually, this wasn't just bullshit. He's actually in here.
Oh, man. So, man, no Way Home. I hope to frick there's a trailer soon. Doctor Strange's going to be a big part of it, and that's going to be so cool. I'm happy to see that.
I would not mind if they just kept doing like little mini teaser things right up until the release, and like a week or two before the release, they released like a full-fledged trailer.
Oh yeah, like kind of like right before.
Yeah, just so nobody, like, people have time to break it down, obviously, but there's not enough time for like everybody to fucking fester on it.
Mm-hmm.
Suck its dick over and over and over again until there's fucking no jizz left.
I think they'll do a trailer. I think they'll do a teaser, but not a full-blown trailer.
I hope.
Yeah. Whatever they do, I do want to keep my suspense because I want to make sure I see this movie opening night if possible. Yo, Isaac.
Yeah.
Do you want to see Spider-Man No Way Home opening night?
No, fuck yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. It's fucking happening. We're doing it.
When does it come out?
December, bro. This year,
Yo,
December 17th. December 17th.
Oh shit! Here, let's see. Can I post that off here? Oh, that also reminds me. I gotta take my birthday off.
Oh, I would hope so.
I didn't do it last year, so that's why my family.
Take your birthday off, Jesus, Zach. Not only is the day after Christmas, it's your birthday.
I can't do it yet. I have to wait till September 17th to take it off. So once September 17th comes around, I'm gonna wait. Oh, opening night would be so I gotta take the 18th and I gotta take the 16th and the 17th off because we'd be seeing it on the 16th technically.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah.
December, dude. Let's go.
And then I'm buying tickets as soon as we can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We will. I'm obviously. I shall buy my own. This early? I don't know. Okay, where are we gonna want to sit? Like.
Actually, you know what, Michael? We're not going to NCG. We're going to Imagine.
Really? That's like the fancy one, right?
Yes. Oh, bitch. We're going to the one in Berkshire.
Oh my god. By the way, if we do get that sequence where all three Spider-Mans are on the same screen, I legitimately might have like a tear or two of like of joy. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm being completely serious. Because I fucking like so many people. I grew up on the Tobey Maguire movies. They're my favorite. And Andrew Garfield, I think he's incredible, and I'd be so happy to see him again.
So whenever tickets become available, Michael, you have to tell me right away, because I'm gonna buy the tickets online.
We'll do. Yeah,
and then if you want, we can do this like this, so that you don't have to feel guilty. You can buy the popcorn and the drinks, and I'll buy the tickets.
Okay, I'll buy popcorn and drinks. There we go.
Yeah. So I'm like, that works.
But candy, we're out on our own for candy.
I don't actually like candy. Yeah, no, it's fair. I don't ever.
Really? That's like my favorite part.
Popcorn. I just love the popcorn. I just munch on that.
I gotta be honest, I'm not a big popcorn guy, man.
Oh, dude, I love popcorn.
I mean, I always get it and I always eat it, but like,
it's my favorite part. Like that butter and everything. Oh.
Bro, I always get a thing of Milk Duds. That's my candy movie candy.
Oh, fuck yeah! You want to keister some Milk Duds in?
Oh, of course. We'll
shit them out on the.
Okay, we're buying like 3 boxes. One for me, one for you, and then one to share.
Yeah,
sound good?
Of course. Yeah, sounds good.
I can buy the Milk Duds. Don't worry.
We've got a plan. So I love this. It's just like our concert.
Yeah, bro. This is, but at least this will be first though. So it's not that far away. It's this year. Oh my god. What if the concert gets canceled because the Delta? No, there's no way. Stop.
We'll be good.
I'd legitimately be so sad. I'd be like,
you have to bring your vaccine card to the thing, and there's gonna be a fucking uprising at a marina concert.
I have mine. I actually don't know where my vaccine card is, but it's somewhere. So
I used to keep it in my truck. Now I keep it in a drawer because I have to use it for school just a little bit ago. Because they're like, hey, you're vaccinated. I'm like, oh, easy.
Here you go. Damn, bro. Can't wait for this movie.
I had two conservative coworkers. They're both rich. They both have money from their parents. One of them goes to Michigan State, and the other one's going to Mott because his parents are that type of rich person, to where they're like, oh, you have to be independent now, but we're still going to put a roof over your head and give you the best of the best. Anywho, their customers like, oh, well, they're like, are they making you guys get vaccinated for school? And like, are requiring you for vaccination for school? Like, yeah. And
it's
just fucking bullshit. I bit my tongue. Like, that's not the time for voice jacking.
Yeah, bro, and, grow up.
Then, like, my coworker was like, oh, yeah, it's bullshit. And so is, like, the other coworker. Who goes to MSU. She was like, oh, yeah, it's bullshit. And me, I just went and let him go by. And I'm like, you know what? And I'm like, who am I but a fucking biology major? And I'm like, it takes no more than a middle school to understand that a vaccine is good for you.
Yeah.
And like, if you're doing it solely just to spite people because, the government's trying to control me.
I guarantee the government doesn't.
I'm like, I don't think the government gives a shit about me.
Don't, man.
They could.
But I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm like, they could. But I'm like, I love myself. I respect myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that important when it comes to like the government being overthrown or anything like that. I'm like, I don't think I'm that important.
You are, Zach. Don't anyone tell you otherwise, alright?
God damn, this fucking trailer for Batman. I gotta watch this trailer for Batman. So cool.
So I'm looking at an article right now, and apparently that there is Kevin Feige. How do you say it?
Feige.
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 Yeah, I already say, you know who I'm talking about. I apparently reported. I'm seeing a thing from Yahoo Entertainment. A quote from him that he said, "It will be in theaters on December 17th, and there will be a trailer before that. You can be assured." That's what he said. So there is going to be one. We just don't know when. Has to be very soon, I would imagine. But they could, Man, come on. You got Jamie Foxx and Alfred. I forgot how to say it already, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, are you interested in seeing Shang-Chi?
Yo, fucking yeah! I forgot about Shang-Chi. Fuck, dude.
It looks cool.
Coming out?
September 3rd comes out very soon.
Well, dude, I'm gonna see if we can book some Imagine stuff for that. Actually, did you want to go?
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe not a midnight showing, but listen.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pay $30 on Disney Plus to see it. I'll tell you that much.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen Black Widow. I'll watch Black Widow if they put it on a regular Disney Plus, per chance. But I'm also not that interested just because like I know she dies. It's like it's kind of pointless to me. But maybe.
It's a century-friendly movie.
It is cool that she got her own movie. I just wish it was before she dies in Endgame. I mean, I know it's before.
Oh my god, that is the coolest thing ever. So, sorry. There's different showing types, of course, for like movies. So like, you've got your basic, your IMAX, stuff like that. So for Imagine, there is D-Box motion seats. I don't want that because I mean we could do it, but no. There's EMAX, which is like your standard like your just because it's so nice, it's just your standard. And there's also sensory-friendly film, which I'm like, what's that? So I looked up. It's for people who have like sensory overloads because of autism, stuff like that. And it's to help them like watch movies, but like without like sensory overload or to try to help prevent them. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
September, what did you say? September 3rd is when it comes out.
September 3rd. That's what I'm seeing.
So okay. Let's see. We can do it Saturday.
I'll see. I'm not sure how much money I'm willing to spend on the theater, and I'm not letting you pay for anything. So
suck my ass. Suck my ass, bitch.
It's not happening, bro. You didn't even want me to pay you back for a fucking frappuccino. That was $2. Just last night, me and Zach went to Walmart last night to search for Pokemon cards, like we mentioned earlier, and guess what? They didn't have them because Pokemon cards are sold out everywhere. A lot of places.
Good. We're gonna find the film. There's a Paw Patrol movie.
Oh, we're seeing that shit. Fuck
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Fuck yes. Fuck it up, bitch. Paw Patrol the movie. Come
on. Some people have seen the movie. Already, it's premiered to like some people. So, some lucky fans have gotten to see it or whatever. And there are a couple of clips from the movie that have circulated. And there's a scene in the movie where he's telling people how to pronounce it. I saw it once on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it's like Shang-Chi. I'm pretty sure you don't really pronounce the G, but I might have misheard him in the clip I heard.
I thought it was Shang-Chi because
Shang-Chi.
I did see a clip on Twitter a good while back when he was like, okay, this is actually how you say it. I thought he said Shang-Chi. He could have said Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
But
I don't know.
He was like, it's not. He said it's not Shang-Chi.
Yeah, it's definitely not Shang-Chi. I don't know. I'm not always good with Asian dialect, since I am not Asian and I did not grow up in an Asian household. But I try my best. Shang-Chi. When I learn how someone's pronounced, I pronounce it that way, because I'm not an asshole.
So it is pronounced Shang, I think.
Shang-Chi? 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 Shang... Shang-Chi. Aquafina's in it. Some people aren't happy that Aquafina's in it. Some people don't like Aquafina.
I fucking love Aquafina.
She's been in some controversies. She's been accused of like using, she's like used like black scents apparently. I don't know. I'm not up to date on it.
Black what?
Black scents. Yeah, like a black accent, like pretending like to talk. Billie Eilish has gotten in trouble for that too. I don't know.
See,
I'm not saying people are saying that are wrong. I just haven't seen it, but I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting it. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how to feel about using the term black scent.
That's a term that's used.
Because is it primarily like a black way of speaking? I guess it's like
using like a lot of you refer to AAVE, right? It's like African American hold on, let me look it up. AAVE, African American vernacular. Am I saying that word right? I'm so bad at pronouncing vernacular English.
Yeah, no, you said it.
Right. Yeah. So a lot of terms like on God, no cap, like a lot of slang terms we use are considered AAV. Which I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I don't doubt that,
But I'm like,
it's also like everyone my age says that. It's like I acknowledge that that's their language. I respect that, but it's like
picked it up from,
I picked it up from everyone.
Picked it up from college, yeah, or not college. Well, not just college, it's like high school too.
Yeah. High school, like social media.
I mean, we do live in a pretty the good thing about going to Grand Blanc.
Oh. What was that?
Okay, you can edit it if you want to, cunt. the good thing about going there to that place, Ohio.
Ohio.
We live in Ohio now. Yep. Because I just doxed us.
No, well, yeah, I don't go there.
Yeah.
I never went there.
God damn it. I have them. One second.
I went to its rival.
Yeah. Yo, listen to the one good thing about going there was there's such a good different bit of like cultures there that like, and I'm not gonna say it's the most accepting community because it wasn't. But, the amount of cultures there was just phenomenal to be around because then that really gives you a taste of everything and allows you to experience things that you typically wouldn't at like your state or high school.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, but were there a lot of things treated correctly? Nope.
True.
I know there were some teachers that were like, "Oh, if you're black, don't say the N-word in my class." I'm like, "Not my word. Not to choose to tell the youngest kid not to say it."
Oh.
Because frankly, I'm like, I don't think I have any say in that word and its usage. I'm like, especially after what my people have done.
Yeah, if people say not to use a word, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll do.
Well, no, I was saying if a teacher says, "Oh, you young black kid," it's typically like a white lady.
Oh yeah.
I don't care who you are. Nobody's saying it in my class. I'm like, listen, white lady. I know
what
you think you're doing everybody justice, but I'm like, this is not my place.
Yeah. It's I hate when non-black people say, "Oh, black people shouldn't say the N-word. It's where we should just all forget." Like, bro, it's their fucking word. Okay, they can say it if they want. They've reclaimed the word. Also,
stay out of this one.
Yeah. Also,
it's not my fight.
Do you wanna see something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Look, I'm about to send you on Twitter. I don't know if this is 100% real or not, because I feel like they wouldn't just have this casually on the shelves. But look at this. This is Spider-Man No Way Home merch. Look at that. Look at that action figure, right there in the middle. Because I saw Tobey Maguire trending. I'm like, oh, what's my man Tobey trending for? So apparently they're for the audio listeners, not like I'm showing it on YouTube anyways, but apparently at Target, that's what it looks like. There are Tobey Maguire action figures that have a Spider-Man No Way Home like branding right next to the Tom Holland action figures. Did you see it, Zach?
Yeah, no, I saw them.
What do you think?
Yeah, cool. I hope it's not fake.
Do you think? Yeah, it's. I'm trying to see what else other people are saying. I better see that fucking Andrew Garfield action figure too. Figure. Action figure. An action figure. Action figure. I don't know. I don't like saying I felt weird saying I felt weird saying figure just because of what it could be. I'm sorry.
I say I figure all the time, and I'm like,
oh, did I just say it? Wait a second. Yeah. For like a split second, I'm like, oh god.
I legitimately am like, oh fuck, please don't say it. Cause I stutter.
Like, let's go to Target right now, bro. While they're still open.
They will close by the time.
Bro, it's like 15 minutes away at the most, or something like that. You're tripping.
It is 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
Jay Hawkinson, you suck and you should kill yourself. I'm kidding.
No, you're not kidding.
Really not. Really. Just
Zach doesn't want to go to Target with me.
I do want to go to Target.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go at some point within the next few days or so. All right, Zach, can you cover for me for like 2 minutes real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hi, stream. It's me, Zach. here to talk to you guys. Well, Michael probably goes and takes a piss. See, Michael has a very small blood, and he likes to consume drinks with caffeine, which then he consumes a fair amount of nicotine. So, that with a small bladder doesn't really equal best outcome. So he journeyed. So for what's going on, we gotta sit back and talk about this. So earlier, Michael talked about black scent. I'm not educated on the issue. Nor will I ever claim to be. This is my first time hearing it. I didn't know it was an issue, and I'm kind of glad he brought it up to me. I'd like to do some more research on it. Well, not even. Well, I guess it is kind of research. Just like do some more like studying on like what it is, and like I think I got the general gist of it. I mean, it's not that hard of a concept to pick up. But that really makes me just guess like what's okay. I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe it's just me being a little ignorant. I mean, I know we were all teenagers once. We all used to make like voices and stuff like that, and I can see how they're offensive. I am just. The more I think about it, the more I think, oh, you're like stereotyping black people, and that's what I think the issue is. You're like stereotyping all black people that sound like that or something like that. I don't know what the huge issue is, just because this is my first time hearing it, but I assume it sounds like a stereotyping thing. It's like if you make all Asian people sound like the one dude on South Park, one City Walk dude on South Park. That'd be kind of offensive. Just to assume that all Asian people sound like that. So I assume that's what's going on. I assume. I don't know. Comment below or something. At Michael on Twitter. DM Michael on Twitter. Asking for questions as well. That, yeah, and also like what our thoughts are on stuff. If you actually watch, it's a confusing world out there, and I'm not gonna say not. I'm really not gonna say the world isn't really confusing, but I truly think we can all kind of navigate this if we just learn to kind of accept each other. And going back to the black thing, like people don't want to have their whole like culture made fun of. I understand that, unless like you're attacking other people. I don't necessarily agree with like people attacking Christians too. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Christians are bad. I'm like, not necessarily. Like there are a lot of bad ones, but there's also a lot of good ones too. And are like by bad ones, I mean people who try to. When I say people are bad, like there's bad parts of the culture. There's bad parts of every single culture. Nobody, if anybody says there aren't, I think they're wrong. Unless they prove me wrong, which they could. Somebody could prove that statement wrong. But I'm like, and do I mean bad parts of the culture as whole or as a whole? No. I don't mean the general outlines of the culture. I just mean like some extremists, like Christians that do gay conversion therapy. That's an extreme part. That's nothing to do with the actual religion. It's just an extreme part of a weird belief that that's fucked up. Or like how they're like, I know there's like extremist groups like the American thing. Like I think the IRA. They're just extremists of a culture. Doesn't mean all fucking Irish people are fucking want to kill and burn everything. No, it's an extremist group. I think we can find extremists within everything. It's just people not willing to accept others. Because I think that whole IRA thing was people, ironically, it was Christians not being able to accept each other, like Protestants and Catholics. Not an expert, so I'm not going to claim to be.
What you talking about?
Well,
what you been talking about?
So I talked about the black scent things because that's what someone's been sticking with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not an expert on it, and I'm like, I don't completely understand it, but I'm like, what I assume it is from like the brief like little thing you told me about it is one sec.
Yeah.
But I assume it's like people like wrongfully stereotyping.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I was right. Hey, look at me. I'm like, that's what I was. And then it just went on to like things. I'm like, I think there's bad parts of every culture. And then I went on to correct myself. I'm like, I think there's not a bad part to the cultures. I think there's just bad part or like bad people with them kind of thing.
Yeah.
That become extremists. I'm like, for example, like the gay conversion therapy in Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Like the IRA.
And just also anyone who thinks that being gay is a sin also.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of a lot of Christians think that, which is unfortunate.
But I just like a lot of the things were like I see people making fun of Christians and I'm like, not that I'm an upstanding Christian or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know why everyone makes fun of them. I'm like, I guess yes, there are the extremists, but I'm like, at the same time, this is a conservative point, and I hate it so much. But it sticks with me so much. No. This is just like so. Hey, people make fun of these Christians all the time, but they don't make fun of Muslims. I'm like, well, yes and no. And I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with people making fun of Christians. I mean, sometimes it can be funny, but say if somebody wants to shit on their own culture, like just poke fun at it a little bit, I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But at the same time, like, do we not allow other cultures to poke fun at each other? I don't know. It's a very confusing topic.
I don't know. It depends.
Exactly.
There's a difference of just
poking fun and like
being a bigot or something.
Yeah, exactly. Which it's a complex issue and it's hard for me to explain. I'm not the best at explaining things.
Yeah, me neither, man.
It's complicated stuff, and I'm not gonna say it's not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is why we have like experts and stuff like that. People who like study this stuff, for lack of a better term, religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just thought it was funny.
Well, all I can say is that we are definitely not conservatives.
Yeah.
I'm not. I am a leftist.
Yeah.
Leftist scum.
Yeah. I'm economically conservative. No.
Socially liberal. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if that's necessarily a thing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard people say, bro. The Wolf of Wall Street said that on TikTok.
Yeah.
People made fun of him.
He got shit. Shut up, Jordan. Yeah. Somebody shit on him.
Fuck that guy. I'm sorry.
The Wolf of Wall Street he's legitimately an awful person.
He is.
You should not like him.
Yeah,
he's legitimately terrible.
And he's all just like aside from all that crazy bad shit, and he's one of those fucking pretty much like, oh, if you're poor, he said like being poor is a choice or something. Like, yeah, is one of those like just get another job, just get a better job type people. It's like, bro, shut the frick up.
Hey Jordan, have you ever been black before? I'm sorry, not to shit on black people.
Yeah, have you ever not been super privileged?
Yeah, I'm like, oh. Also, yeah. I've sat in on an interview before.
Mm-hmm.
For my boss, because this is doing training. We have a training room that's also our interview room, and they can't tell you to not do your training, so they have to let me do my training. And me and one of my coworkers was doing our training, listening to our videos, but I heard this one chick, she's being interviewed, and I felt so bad for her. I could tell she's a little nervous. She probably needed the job, but her answers were just so bad. And just like not answering the question. I'm like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I don't know if it was the education system or what. Okay. But I'm like, God damn. I'm like, you can't come up with a better answer. I'm like, oh, fuck me. I'm like, there's nothing we can do. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's just nothing we can do.
What was she? Give me like what was she saying? Give me some examples.
So they're like, hey, do you have any computer experience? She's like, oh yeah. She's like, I use computers all the time. She's like, I use them for like using computer stuff, essentially stuff like that. Just general computer stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, that is. I'm like, that's not the answer they're looking for. And then they were like, well, what sales experience do you have? Well, she's like, well, I'd help the customer. She's like, make sure they find the right product, stuff like that. And then I'll like stay with them. Like, that's not the question that was being asked. Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Oh
like,
man.
that was the most awkward thing. Like, oh fuck.
Do you think? Do you think we could do a little mock interview right now so I can get some practice in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I walk in.
Okay.
No, you set it up. You know it's better than me. Set it up.
Okay, what are we interviewing for? Because I've done a good couple interviews in my life. So what are you interviewing for?
What should I interview for?
You want to do like retail, like some corporate shit?
Let's try retail. I'm applying to Target. Not Target. You know what? Let's do your home place.
Fuck you.
No, let's do it. Lowe's.
So
I'm applying to Lowe's.
Okay, listen, motherfucker. You say the goddamn name. We don't associate with those fuckers.
I'm applying to Lowe's, bro. Let's go.
Okay, fine. Hi. Thanks for applying to Lowe's. I'm a little bitch. My name's Jerry, and I'm a bitch because I work at Lowe's.
Hi, Jerry. Nice to meet you. Very excited.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Let's go.
Nice to meet you too. So, on here it says you're applying for cashier. Do you have any experience currently?
As a cashier, no, but I am very... Fuck! Okay, sorry. Okay. Ask the question again. I froze.
So do you have any experience as a cashier?
I do not, but I am a very quick learner, and I would be glad...
Okay.
Fuck! Okay.
Yeah, POS seems to be a pretty...
I don't know.
So POS stands for point of sales.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be a pretty quick and easy task for people to learn. It takes a little bit getting used to, but not only do you have to operate and register all day, which is what people think being a cashier is, but you also have to interact with people. So do you think you could hold a conversation for anywhere between like 1 to 10 minutes with a customer?
Yes, I am great at making small talk and engaging. God, fuck it.
So are there
ask the question again. Sorry.
No. You're doing it. Stop second guessing yourself.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how like thorough I should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you have any experience in customer service at all?
I do not. No.
So,
what else?
Luckily, we here at Lowe's, we typically we do provide excellent training and everything like that. Now, hopefully, you get to call this place your home for a little while, but we do understand it's a great first job, and a lot of people like to do it to get some experience. Is there any hobbies you had in school or any hobbies you have that could prepare you for this role?
Fuck, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for an actual interview. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I'm asking you the most shit-eating questions I can ask.
Oh my god. I don't have any hobbies that relate to Lowe's. What do I say to that? I'm just like, no, I don't have any experience in this. I don't have any experience in that. I don't know. I don't really do a lot. I'm never getting hired anywhere. Fuck my life.
So you do have plenty of experience where it's necessary. You've got like experience streaming is an amazing experience, and like being like a smaller social platform. That's always a good one. Oh yeah, just like all this stuff like and fishing would be a great one to mention. Just be like, oh yeah, fishing. Just like I'm not always the best with small talk, but I still am able to keep in conversation with like other fishermen and stuff about just like what we're catching, stuff like that, like in general stuff. Because you've got a bunch of hobbies that would be perfect for just customer service.
I don't think so.
Because you gotta be like, oh yeah, like typically I do just be like, oh yeah, like I love to go fishing, stuff like that, and like being outdoors, like typically spots I go, there's like plenty of people like salmon fishing, stuff like that, and you can talk about how, again, oh yeah, I just make small talk with them and stuff like that. That's why I think I'd be fit for being a cashier, is just because small talk is such a big part of that. Not only do you want to make like a customer feel or customer feel like they're being taken care of, you want to make a customer feel like they're family. You want to make customers feel good about shopping here. You want to make them come back. It's not just about monetary with everything. It's also about building relationships.
Yeah.
Because yes, does it benefit the business, but it also benefits the person too.
Okay. And also a question I've prepared for. Like I feel like they're gonna ask me about my lack of experience, my absence. Okay. But I do have my response ready for that.
I have a little bit more experience than you, obviously, just because I've now had 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And yes sir, balling, big balling.
Y'all balling. Yeah, but I when they ask me that, I'll be like, yeah, I didn't have a job in high school because I wanted to I had to focus on my grades and all that.
Yeah.
And on my schoolwork, and my senior my senior got interrupted by COVID-19, and that was a very that was a very stressful time, and I'm gonna. Yeah, and I was paranoid and scared of the virus, and I couldn't get a vaccine for all. Then I finally got my vaccine, and then I started looking. I feel like that'll be acceptable. I feel like they'll, if they even care about my life. Cause like I'm 19. It's like, oh, you haven't had a job and you're 19. I'm like, yeah, sorry. Life got crazy as soon as like as high school ended. Sorry.
It's fine. And then,
yeah, I know. I'm just
but
nervous about being judged.
You got experience as to where you're ready, just for like even being a cashier or something like that. You're like, you've got perfect experience. All you really need to do is be like, yeah, I've got interpersonal skills. Straight up, you can just say, which mention fishing, stuff like that.
And
then if they ask how I can go fishing, you're like, oh, like I go. Like typically in the fall, stuff like that. Just like, oh,
which isn't true.
Okay.
For me,
you don't go in the fall?
I do sometimes. I mainly go. I mainly fish in the summer, or spring. But I do a little fall fishing. But I was saying earlier how I am kind of fishing the last. I don't know. That's kind of a thing. But I'll still go fishing. I'm not sworn off from fishing or anything. I just haven't been going that much lately. Past a couple, like year, kind of, I don't know. I don't know. You good?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some more mock interviews. It's I freeze when I get asked questions like that. I'm just like.
Well, yeah, so I think it also sucks because I've known you for forever, and like it's the best interview experience is just literally interview.
That's
The worst can happen though is that they just say no, they're not going to hire you. The best can happen is obviously they hire you, give you like $80 million a year.
Yeah, bro, I'd be so demoralizing if they just there told me, yeah, no, we're not. Like I wish they would. That doesn't really happen though, does it?
Not typically, unless even with the bad candidates, they'll be like, okay, you'll hear back from us within a couple days if you get like the thing or not. And some businesses legitimately do get back to you in a couple days if you get the thing or not.
Yeah.
But other places, they just
did they just like not call you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they will call you and tell you they won't, so that the person doesn't have to do awkward stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With my work, I was hired right away. It was so how they typically do it is they do one interview, do a second interview, and then they ask you if you want the job. or if you like for real want the job, or if you're still waiting on other things. And if you say yes, you want the job, they hired me right away at least, and I know that's the same experience with other people.
Yeah.
But every place is a little different.
Mm-hmm. I've heard. I've just seen people. I've just seen like a few people on TikTok say this. I've heard people saying to like if a place hires you like on the spot, you want to be kind of a little weary of that. Yeah, a little sus about that, which makes sense, I suppose. But it doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. Because there is a unemployment kind of little unemployment crisis right now. It's not like ruining like the world or anything, but it is something worth noting how many people are just are like quitting and just like not having it right now. People are over it, bro.
Yeah, because I think that should be paid. I think I should
good.
legitimately be paid 18 an hour.
Raise that minimum wage. Yeah, it's we spend unnecessary trillions on on military. Give people more, working class people more money.
Because capitalism kind of sucks, but I'm like, if you make it just a little bit better, sure.
What capitalism?
Everyone's like, it's the only system that works. I'm like, I don't know if that's true. But
it's really not. I'm sorry, no.
And then I have a
that's what they say to keep it in place.
I have a coworker who's from Cuba. He's like, oh, I was like there until I was like 12. And he's like, oh, the socialist government. I'm like, dude, yes, it's socialist, but you also live in a dictatorship.
Yeah.
You don't live in a fucking democracy, so nobody has a say.
And also
I hate to say, but you're looking at this all wrong.
And it's also like a U.S. territory, right?
Cuba, no. Cuba is.
Oh,
It's.
Which place is a American U.S. territory?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Yeah, I was thinking of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico deserves.
I knew I was wrong.
Puerto Rico deserves statehood or to secede.
Yeah.
I think we take care of not take care. Well, we don't help Puerto Rico enough, honestly. We help them more B or A and B they need to.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, what about the stars on the flag? I'm like, that doesn't matter when it comes to lives.
Honest. Bro, I don't like U.S. involvement in that kind of. I don't know. Anytime the U.S. gets involved in anything, it's just like, bro, y'all are crazy. I'm not a fan of the U.S. government. Pretty sus. Pretty sussy balls.
Sussy balls.
Yeah. You know what we still haven't talked about yet?
Oh, Suicide Squad?
The Suicide Squad.
Dude, we always bring this back to politics. I kind of think it's hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's...
Why am I into the mic? Sorry, sometimes I forget, because this is literally just us talking, so sometimes I kind of forget that I'm recording, that we're doing the podcast right now, and I like to get just us talking, so sometimes I tune in the mic. Sorry, I'm hungry.
Fuck you.
I'm really hungry, but I'm holding off on my hunger, alright? But yeah, dude, the Suicide Squad, guys, the new Suicide Squad movie. It came out.
Dude,
well.
1 sec. Nope.
Wait, no. Okay.
This. God damn it! I was trying.
Seth.
To movie. What?
You're on a podcast right now. Say hi.
Oh, what's good, y'all?
Hey, Seth is back.
I am back. Just for a minute though. I just came to say what's up with y'all. Michael.
What's up?
How you doing today, bro?
I'm pretty great. How about you?
I'm all right. Just chilling, making money.
Making money.
You listen to Tricky Red new album?
I'm not going to.
Why not?
I'm not a big fan of Trippie Redd. Exactly, but is it good?
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's the rage style, so it gets a little repetitive after a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe I'll listen to the song with Drake. Maybe see if that's any good.
Yeah. What's going on in the podcast right now? What y'all talking about?
We're about to talk about that new Suicide Squad movie. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Oh, you
I
should.
won't be able to add on.
Really good.
Is
That's
it
cool.
good?
It's really good.
People were saying it's bad.
It's not.
Dude,
It's
people
so
said it
not.
was bad. Fucking idiots. Okay, they're entitled to their own opinion, but
Seth, when are we hanging out?
You said what?
When are we hanging out, Seth?
I don't know. I mean, I can pull up whenever. I just need to be able to stay there for a minute and like not be outside the whole time.
Mm-hmm. All right, maybe
come over tonight if you want me to.
Maybe either tonight or tomorrow could work. Cause my
tonight would be better. Cause tomorrow I wanted to just chill at the house all day.
Let me think. So how long would you come over for? Just curious, if you were to.
I can literally be out as late as I want to. So whenever you want me to leave.
Well, I don't want to have to like kick you out or anything. But like, all right, it's time for you to go home.
I mean, it's fine, bro. But you're just gonna be chilling there, and then when you get to the point where you're like, "Damn, I really want to be alone," or "I'm tired right now," you know.
All right. After this podcast, I'll let you know whether or not it can work. Cause I mean, my parents aren't home. I mean, my sisters are. But
say less. I'm on my way. Say less.
Yeah, parents aren't home.
Hey, Zach,
Take me down, booty hole.
Booty
what are
hole.
you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Zach? What are you doing tonight?
I actually work at 5.
Boys, I cleaned my room today.
Yo, that's amazing.
Let's see.
I know, right? Look at how it was already flipped. But look at it. Like, y'all remember how dirty my room used to be?
I do,
I
yeah.
cleaned the desk off.
Damn, look. Ooh, okay. Looks clean.
Dude, the bed. Devin was fucking sleeping on it. I just picked up. I've been making good money, Michael.
Really?
This is a quarter.
Bro. That's a lot. That is a lot.
It's only 7 grams. I still haven't bought an ounce yet, but I'm. But all right. Let me know when the podcast is over. How late do you think it's gonna be?
We'll probably only be here for another like half hour or something like that. We've already been going for like almost 2 hours. So I'll I mean you can stick in if you want. You can chill it.
I'm probably about to play some more fighters with Devin or not, but we're probably I gotta take him home. So I was just gonna take him home and like make my way over there. Okay.
You
said like a half hour,
something like that. I still need to figure out if I'm gonna have you come over for a bit. I'll let you know after this. But yeah, but
bitch, Michael.
Don't worry about me. You can don't revolve your plans around me. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
I don't have any plans. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can definitely hang out tonight. And I was looking for something to do, and I'm like, I want to see Zach or Michael or one of them.
Yeah. I could clean up the basement a little bit. I could set like an Xbox or a Switch or something down there.
I can play you in Smash finally, but more importantly,
I'm gonna get destroyed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can do that outside.
All right, bet.
I got a nice porch.
I'll bring my stuff. And we'll have a grand old time. But all right,
will.
My niggas. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, I'll talk soon.
All right. Zach, I love you more than I love Mike.
Knew it.
I love you more than I love you.
All right.
Yeah.
That was interesting to do on the podcast. All right, that's fun. Okay.
I think it's just funny.
It is funny.
When he gets here, we're like, God damn it, Seth. What the fuck?
He's back.
So much.
Oh boy.
I'll go. I'm playing Michael. I don't love Zach more. I love him less.
I would hope so.
Well, somebody got to be the favorite, bro. We gotta pick.
That's true.
What? Rating will be the favorite. Rating will be everybody's favorite because it's the most fair.
That's honestly fair. That's fair.
I think we can all agree it's pretty fair.
It really is.
Did he ask you to drive to Ann Arbor today, Zach?
Yes, and I was like, he was like, oh, for his friend. I'm like, I cannot. Also, I don't know who you were talking about. We did not name drop that person.
Yeah.
they asked me to for their buddy, and I said I couldn't because I can't. I realistically couldn't. My mom didn't want me driving out like there just for no reason, and I would just out of the kindness of my heart, but like with my money situation, I don't want to go out there just for $45.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe Seth. I'm like just trying to give him some hope.
I was saying like I'll drive down there and back, but I'm not like going down there and helping somebody move stuff. Like nah, bro, I just want to go down there, get my money, and leave.
Fair enough.
But he was like, help move and stuff, and I'm like, for $35, $40, like.
I'm like, bro, like gas.
Gas. That'll literally be like all of the gas right there, the money that they just gave you, and that's pretty much it.
No, not actually, but I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't know how fuel efficient your fucking car is, but that's not. Because that's like three. Mine's not fuel efficient, and I drive a fucking 21-year-old truck.
I go like 30 minutes away and then come back, so like an hour-long drive, and it'll only have moved down at a quarter at the most.
Yeah, so you realistically couldn't.
No, yeah, I know I could off that. I'm like, yeah, I could do that and probably still have extra money. That's not enough extra money for me to. Yeah.
It's not for me. I wouldn't have much because my truck is.
All right.
You should play one of these.
All right, Zach, I'm gonna talk about some Suicide Squad now.
Yeah, let's do it.
So,
you play both of them?
The Suicide Squad came out. The rebooted, obviously from the 2016 movie, which looking back on it, I still think it was a decent movie. You know.
Yeah, no, that was a good movie. It's just it
was okay. It wasn't.
No, I thought it was good.
Jared Leto though. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Real quick. As a side tangent. I don't like going on, but
no.
Did he have an appearance in the Snyder Cut?
No spoilers.
No, I've already seen the thing. I'm like, I just want to know if that was him or not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is in the Snyder Cut, but it's
Nightmare Joker.
Nightmare Joker. All right, yeah, you already know then. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the new Suicide Squad movie, because the last one I guess was a commercial. I mean, it just did. While we thought it was good, it was pretty decent. Most people didn't. You know, whatever. That's that. And they decided to reboot it. Obviously they kept Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Great choice. I mean, fucking, Idris Elba, John Cena, bro. Come on, the cast is looking up to be pretty. And the same actress is playing Amanda Waller. That's her name, right?
Viola Davis.
Yeah, and she's good. She fits that role very well. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not sure her name, but yeah. Oh man. I don't know. Do you want to start? I'm bad at getting into movies. I'm gonna have to have you start this out.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler. It's major spoilers. Major spoilers.
If you can tell, this is
spoiler talk.
So, make sure my face real quick. Our big the big thing for me was I love the movie. Okay, so the first thing I heard about, I was gonna watch it the opening night on HBO Max, but then a lot of stuff happened with me and my girlfriend where we just couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
And so I just said, fuck it. We eventually got to sit down and watch it, and it was amazing. We watched it once, and then, started watching it a little bit once, and then, all right, we can't watch it anymore because it was too late. Go home, and then we finally sat down. My sister watched it with us. It was a good time, amazing. But the first thing I ever heard about it was from my boss, who I respect his opinions very much. And I love this dude. He's awesome. He said it sucked because he watched it with somebody. Said it was atrocious, horrible, bad.
Come on.
And I'm like, really? I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that sucks. And I told Naomi about it, my girlfriend, and she's like, oh, it was looking up to be such a good movie. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, well, let's just watch it anyways. Hopefully we get some entertainment out of it. So, first, like, 5 minutes of it, it's setting up all these characters that you saw in the trailer. I'm like, yo, awesome. And it kills off most of them. And I was so goddamn, you don't understand.
Bro, Pete Davidson, Blackguard got his face literally blown off.
That pissed me off so badly. I'm like, fuck this.
He kind of deserved it, though. He sold him out. He sold his squad out to the, you know.
I love people who are suck. Okay, don't get me wrong, I like Pete Davidson. But they're, Blackguard Funko Pop win. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He wasn't even that important of a character. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, oh, we gotta suck his cock because it's Pete Davidson. I'm like, okay, listen.
They have a fair
I love Pete Davidson. I love Pete Davidson.
He's an attractive guy.
Don't meet right. Really?
I see the appeal in him. I see why people thirst trap over him. Personally, I don't for thirst trap myself, but I you know. Or not thirst trap. That's when the person is thirsting themselves. When I understand why people can thirst over him. I can see it.
They have some very funny moments in the beginning, stuff like that, and they set up Savant to be really big. So it's this like real badass looking dude, and he looks awesome. And it's played by he's in The Walking Dead. It's one of the dudes from The Walking Dead. He plays like Meryl, like he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
but he's made for those like big tough guy roles. And so eventually, when everybody starts getting butchered on this beach, because they're invading a country.
Yeah.
He just runs away like a little bitch, and then Amanda Waller blows his head off. I fucking hated that so much. I was so angry.
I loved it. It was so funny.
I'm not one for gore. I didn't really like the gore, but I'm happy they kind of.
Yeah.
I don't.
But bro, okay, just guys in general, the movie is fucking hilarious. Like I said, it's the funniest superhero movie I've seen, or superhero, you know.
Yeah.
I guess excluding Deadpool, but that's kind of different.
Just comic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really funny, and Margot Robbie does a fucking amazing job as Harley Quinn.
Oh my god, incredible,
phenomenal. John Cena was amazing. Peacemaker. Really good. Idris Elba, my favorite character.
Yes, Bloodsport, baby.
He was phenomenal. So they go a different route. Instead of him loving like his daughter and stuff like that, and like giving shit about her, he does not give a shit. He in fact never wanted his daughter, and it's like, I think they're trying to space themselves from like the Will Smith Deadshot, which I thought Will Smith did a pretty good job as Deadshot.
I think so as well.
It's just, I'm sorry, I like Will Smith. At this point, Will Smith's too goofy to play Deadshot. I don't give a shit if he's black or not, because I know that was the big controversy. It was like, oh, Will Smith's black, he can't be put Deadshot.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
I'm like, no, that doesn't matter. That never fucking mattered. I'm like, it's just the fact that it's Will Smith's goofy ass.
Yeah. It's Will Smith, man.
And I feel like they underutilized him in that movie, too. They could have written him a little better.
For sure.
I could have given the shit less, too, if it was Will Smith. And like, they just wanted to write him in that movie. So this time, they're like, all right, Bloodsport, and they are going hard. They're making him out to be his own character. And then they undermine that by adding Peacemaker, which I thought was hilarious, because they're kind of critiquing the whole genre of like these people being like unstoppable killing machines.
Yeah.
And so like raised from birth by his father to kill stuff. They give his whole background, and he's like, oh fuck, and all that stuff. And then they do the same shit for Peacemaker. They say like pretty much the same exact thing they say for Idris Elba or for Bloodsport. And Bloodsport looks at him just like, isn't that the same shit you said about me? And John Cena's character is like, yeah, I'm you, but better.
Yeah.
And then the whole movie is a big dick measuring contest between them. I love that. That it was very fun to watch and stuff like that. And even when the movie had to be serious, it's cool.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I just want to say, going back to the beginning part, the best part was when Weasel dropped in and immediately drowned. That was so fucking funny.
I was so happy. I was so happy. I hated it.
He's a weasel. He's in it. Well, he killed 27 children, but he agreed to do this.
Pete Davidson's remarks to him, yo, am I sitting next to a werewolf? Just shit like that. I'm like, this is great. I'm like, this is a good ride. And then they killed off all those characters I began to love. The detachable kid, I don't know if he's alive still. Wait.
I don't know. The only one who survived was Weasel at the end. Oh, I guess Harley Quinn.
I'm so
that was so funny. Come on.
Listen.
Oh,
you know why that's bullshit? Listen, they have fucking tracking chips in them that monitor their fucking vitals, and you're telling me this goddamn thing didn't have its vitals correct properly?
Look, it's
fucking
a weasel. Who cares?
I don't give a shit. I want it dead. I fucking hate it.
It's a little weasel.
Literally the dumbest goddamn character ever.
But
I hate it.
No, come on, bro. I fucking died in the part where Bloodsport walks past his cell and he's just licking the glass.
Yeah.
and then he's just like, oh, fuck. I don't know. It was perfect. The comedy was just, oh my god, bro. But King Shark. He's my favorite character.
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Good.
He's the funny. He's so funny. He's the comic relief character, and it's just perfect.
At first, I thought they were gonna pull Groot kind of thing, where like, deep voiced actor, serious, like you're just supposed to be a badass voicing this like kind of goofy character who's also a badass. Yes and no. they didn't completely rip that off. And I get King Shark's supposed to be his own like weird thing. King Shark doesn't have the best representation in film.
Yeah.
But this is a really good representation of him. And yes, they use him as comic relief, but also Sylvester Stallone, instead of just having them voice King Shark and make him say, King Shark is a shark, which I thought that's what they're going to make him say with the occasional like other word. No, they just made him like, he didn't completely grasp how to speak.
Yeah.
So he would speak weird, and I loved it. And I'm like, this is perfect. And Sylvester Stallone did a fucking bang up job like voicing him. This is perfect. This is how you execute a character. I'm like, they took their own spin on the character, their own vision, and they made it. And I'm like, I don't care if it's goofy, I don't care if it's serious. They made their own spin on it. Just like Bloodsport. I'm like, they made Bloodsport out to be a badass, completely undermined him with Peacemaker, and then made him like, just made him into his own new thing now. Because not only is he just like not only is he just like a badass expert killer, but now he's like the best badass. He's like and he has his own motives. He doesn't give a shit anymore. He just is unhinged. He doesn't care about the crime for like the sake of a comic book villain crime. He's like, oh, I'm gonna commit crime because that's what I'm supposed to. He's like, fuck this. He's like, I don't give a shit anymore. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's this all about? Yeah. I love that. And then Harley Quinn is just perfectly executed. Margot Robbie is destined for this role.
It's like what people say, you know, like Robert Downey Jr. was meant to play Iron Man, Tony Stark. Yeah, same goes for this. I don't know. She's really good at it. I don't know. It was. You could tell it was a. Again, I don't know if I'm right saying this, but the only James Gunn movies I've seen are this and the two Guardians movies. So, but yeah, it's definitely. And the Guardian movies, while they are serious, they are generally also like a comedy too. That's like the second genre. It's definitely comedy. He's good. He's a good director though. I will say he can make a fucking good movie. Clearly.
He's a talented guy. Real quick, the main villain. Yes, it's the government stuff, but main like antagonist is supposed to be Starro.
Yes.
Which I liked, but oh my god, like that was such a weird way to put Starro in the universe. I'm not mad about it. Yeah. No, I'm not mad about it.
I know, of course, yeah.
But this means that if we get Batfleck back, we get what we get now.
We will.
So
at least one more time.
If we get him back, dude, there's a potential to get Jarro. Do you know who Jarro is?
Nope.
So Jarro is like a Starro like baby kind of thing that Batman puts in a jar essentially, and this thing bonds the Batman pretty much, and like wants to become his Robin, and loves Batman so much and everything, and he just becomes like Batman's little sidekick, and it's called Jarro because it's Starro in a jar.
Yeah.
And it's the cutest little thing, and he's just like, I just want to be Robin. And he loves Batman so much. And I'm like, this is just the cutest thing. I'm like, so we have potential just for Jarro to happen.
That'd be awesome. That'd be Jarro, dude. I don't even know about that. Yeah,
Batfleck. Ben Affleck. Okay.
Great Batman.
Side tangent. Ben Affleck is a good goddamn Batman. We don't have to explore more.
That's it.
The more I realized that in the Snyder Cut, I started watching, by the way, but in the Snyder Cut, he talks about, it's worked in Gotham for 20 years. I'm like, oh, like, so he's been in this for a good long while. I'm like, awesome, amazing. Like, Ben Affleck, you've immediately solidified your spot as actually a good Batman.
Yep.
And I'm like, because now your character makes sense. Because I'm like, at first it's like, okay, he looks a little too like bulky and like awkward to play Batman at first, but I'm like, he's supposed to be an older Batman, so like, yes, he still has like some really good goddamn reflexes, but like, he's getting older. It's supposed to show a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But awesome.
100%. Yeah, he deserves his own solo movie, but what are you gonna do? He'll be in the Flash movie, as will Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh, because it's gonna be Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint. So that's gonna be super cool.
Michael Keaton's favorite Batman.
I can respect that. But bro, Starro. Apparently, a lot of people were divided. A lot of people from I've seen like they liked it until Starro. People like, oh, what is this? This is ridiculous. I'm like, dude. First of all, a couple things. This is a comic book movie. Inherently, it's gonna be a little goofy at times because it's a comic book movie.
Well, yeah, it's supposed the Suicide Squad was supposed to like just kind of grab like the batshit craziness that's just literally the Suicide Squad, because it's taking all these random ass villains, putting them together, and trying to make like a story out of it.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be, but it made perfect sense. I mean, everything made perfect goddamn sense. Name me a fucking plot hole, and then show because you can't exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, have you not been watching the movie up until Starro came out? You literally have a talking shark. You have a giant shark. You have a guy who throws polka dots, and he sees his mom as his enemies. Like, have you not fucking seen this already? Why are you surprised that there's a giant starfish? It's so cool. It's colorful. The whole movie. It's very They did really good on it. It's like the colors are very popping. You know, like it's a very visual movie. It's very visually pleasing.
Isn't that what comic books are all about? They're supposed to have like a lot of color theme.
Yeah, and
like
they
if you watch
hit
Batman
it with
movies,
this
there's gonna be a lot of grays, a lot of browns, a lot of blacks. That's just Batman. If you watch something zanier, it's like if you watch something like Suicide Squad, it's serious, but it's also like wacky because it's fucking it's so many like villains that are just not alike that it's supposed to be a little wacky but make sense at the same time. So it's gonna have some color pops to it, especially with especially with like a villain like Polka Dot Man. You're gonna have a little bit of like a nice color scheme. I like that. Like it's supposed to pop. But if you go to like earlier comics or something like that, like for the onomatopoeias, like the action, like those sound effect words, pretty much. Like every time you see "pow," it'd be in like nice big, fucking colorful letters that draw attention to that. And these movies, in that sense, attract attention to it and make it more like a comic.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, brother.
Yes, sir, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's Star was great. The ending was cool. Rip Polka Dot Man. That was unfortunate.
He was sent. I kind of like the way he was sent off because he was like, I'm a hero, and in his final moments he got that satisfaction.
Yeah, and it was kind of perfect because I also remember when they were getting like the debrief. Bloodsport was like, we're all gonna die, and Polka's like, I hope so. There you go. Yeah. He died. Yeah. He died being a hero. It's kind of perfect. I'm just glad that King Shark didn't die. Pretty much. Yeah, he was so cute. I'm sorry. King Shark was adorable.
Exactly. Everybody loves him because everybody, like everything I see on TikTok now, is everybody's like, I love him. This movie is great and I love it. I haven't seen anybody shit on it besides my boss.
Fuck your boss. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Peace and love. Yeah.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Love the dude. Love the dude. The pieces. That dude's amazing.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh, sorry. Do you want to go?
No, you're good.
I was gonna say the funniest moment in the movie for me. It was. It's a little subtle, I guess, but it was when when King Shark, when he's talking about putting on like a fake mustache.
Yeah.
You know the part I'm talking about, and the Bloodsport was like he's like no, like something about that's not gonna happen. We'll kill you or whatever. And then he just screams fuck in his the shark voice. That literally made me laugh the most. Fuck.
When he's like sneaking up on him and everything. And like, oh, I see you. Fuck.
I rewinded it like 4 times. It was so funny because he's a little cute King Shark. I don't have any friends. I want friends, and then he just I don't know.
Okay.
Stupid shit like that. It's so
funny to me.
I don't think
we have not talked about her at all yet.
Ratcatcher 2. Oh, she was great.
Yes. Fuck. Yes.
She
That
was
is awesome.
great, dude.
And she was literally the fucking sunshine that Task Force X needed, or like the Suicide Squad. Because Harley Quinn, yes, but she's so chaotic that I'm like, she's not necessarily good. But Ratcatcher 2 was literally just wholehearted and wholesome.
Oh my god.
And she literally was like the reason that we get a nice character change in Bloodsport from just being a guy who does not give a shit about anything.
She softened
he didn't
him
really
up.
care about his. Yeah, he didn't give a shit about his daughter, really.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets in the whole thing for her just because he's like, all right, she doesn't deserve it. Like, I'm not that much of an evil bastard.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about her. She does not deserve this shit.
That's true.
Because he's like, this is just not somebody's blood I want on my hands, pretty much. 2, being like, I love everything. And then he has a family now because he has a Nawe, which is King Shark. He has Harley Quinn. He has Ratcatcher 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is just such a perfect.
They're a great group together. They all got except for Peacemaker. Fuck Peacemaker, by the way.
Okay.
Douche.
Rick Flag dying. I thought it was a good way to send him off the character, but also I was not happy.
Yeah.
It was a good thing that I wasn't happy about it. You were supposed to not be happy about it, but I'm like, this is the way to do it. I didn't like. Me and Naomi both did not like the close up on the heart being stabbed. I'm like, that was unnecessary. I didn't know why they did it.
Did it gross you out?
It didn't really gross me out. It was just, why?
Yeah, I don't know. But
so we're just like, all right, fuck it. And
But alas, he's fucking alive in the post-credit scene. God damn it.
Yeah.
Of course he is. But also it's okay because I feel like they're setting up for Suicide Squad 2, which I think they will do a direct sequel to this one. I don't think they're gonna reboot it this time, you know.
Well, if they put James Gunn at the helm again, perfect.
Oh my god! And then Peacemaker could be one of the main villains, probably.
The only thing I don't want is for them to be like, okay, the last movie was funny. We have to keep making it funnier and funnier. Ha 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 ha.
I want the same vein.
I want them natural comedy. I don't want like this forced shit that a lot of things get. Like just like I don't want a cash grab.
Yeah.
I don't want a Star Wars.
You don't like cash grabs, do you?
No, it's my least favorite thing. You couldn't tell.
Yeah. All right. So let's give the movie a rating. Out of 10.
10.
Really?
Sorry, I'm so set on that movie being amazing.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay, yeah, that's acceptable. But I'm like it for me is just an amazing. It's top 20 easily.
Okay.
Is pretty damn good. I'm like, I don't know where I'd place it, but that movie's fucking awesome. And I haven't watched it again. I don't really have the desire to watch it again right now.
You will at some point.
It's just, I definitely will. I'm like, I'm gonna rewatch it. It's just a movie that I feel like when I'm having a down day and don't really know what to watch, it's just one of those movies I feel like I could be able to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, great movie. Great movie. Everyone, go watch the Suicide Squad. God damn, I unplugged my headphones 1 second.
You're okay.
Oh, this is a great episode. Like, about 2.5 hours. 2 hours 22 minutes.
Shit,
This is one of our really good episodes. This is one of our best right here. I feel like one of the best. This is episode 30, by the way. We're getting up there. We're doing it slowly but surely.
You're getting up there. I'm only here occasionally.
But you're like the highlight of the podcast, though. You're like you're what makes it, bro. Hey, if you watch those solo episodes, I don't know. Well, Zach, do you have any closing words, my friend?
No, are we closing this up already?
Yeah. There are some reasons I got to tell you also.
I understand. But closing words. Suicide Squad, phenomenal movie. Go watch it. Get hyped for the new Batman movie. And let's get hyped for all these Marvel movies coming up. We've got so much in the nerd.
Shang-Chi, Spider-Man.
It's just a nerd movie scene. We're hyped for that shit.
100%.
And Jaws remake when?
They'll definitely do that at some point, or it's like another sequel or something. They haven't done that in a while. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet, actually.
Well, because everybody's Hollywood executives are scared it's going to be shit on too much.
It will be no matter what.
And they're going to lose so much money. So I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. They'll do it at some point. I don't know. I can see him. Caving in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you very much. My next episode will probably have Zach on again. To be completely honest, I can't do a solo episode right now, bro. I gotta work on my podcasting chops. You know what I mean?
Well, when I came back after my long hiatus in this episode,
yeah,
you were doing pretty damn good.
I was doing okay. Yeah, not too bad.
It's when you leave that I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
so
you can
talk about awkward shit.
Yeah, as long as you talk about literally anything, it's okay.
All right, though.
Well, everyone,
Final
thank you
remarks.
very much. Zach, close it out again. Make sure you get the final word.
Suicide Squad, 10 out of 10. Michael, final words?